tighten my line up.
There it goes. Yeah, definitely got can openers, that's for sure.
Tangles with Austin.
Are you guys ready?
A trio of companies.
Hey, you need a little bit, no?
Fights tons of resistance.
Hold on!
And a fiery wreck.
Got a dump truck fire.
Turns up the heat.
It's a huge mess.
Well, you know what's going on up ahead?
Can anyone see the light at the end of the tunnel yet?
What the hell is this? I think I can speak for all of us, but I'm ready for spring.
On the calendar, spring is just a few days away.
It is a very, very tough commute if you are making your way out. The snowstorm is not making for an easy drive, and because of the snowstorm, reduced visibility. We have a lot of problems.
But on highways across southern Ontario, winter is refusing to let go.
Watch the road here, stop full of ice.
A swath of low pressure is sweeping over the Great Lakes and slamming into a mass of Arctic air.
Okay, guys, light them up.
Right over top of Toronto.
Really, if I take this here, sir.
On the 401 in the heart of the city, one driver is heading through the worst hit stretch of highway.
Right now we have a winter storm warning, we have a weather advisory, we have a travel advisory, you know, a lot of recommendations from Environment Canada to stay home or to not go out if you don't have to.
But people ignoring the warnings are making it a busy night for Sergeant Kerry Schmidt.
We have about 50 collisions on the go as we speak, and that's where we see most of our problems with drivers going too fast for conditions, losing control because they can't hold traction, or they're slamming into traffic that's slowing in front of them.
So it's simple. Anytime you're driving in less than ideal conditions, you need to slow down, give yourself extra time, give yourself that extra distance behind the vehicle in front of you.
By midnight, the crash count is pushing well over 50.
Oh boy.
Traveling at a high rate of speed before losing control.
Sorry, she's braking.
On the westbound 401 at Dufferin, the chaotic night is about to get
Half horsepower truck.
even worse.
Hold the brake.
The heavy tows here. We're in a lifeline.
MQ advice.
Abrams towing to the top of the ramp.
Crazy weather today.
Within minutes, John Allen is closing in.
OPP's on scene. Yeah, we're gonna have to get the highway open quick.
That doesn't look good.
How did that guy end up like that?
Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty close to live lane here. A little bit slick out here right now.
With 5 express lanes bottlenecking into one, the pressure is on.
The one guy's jackknife, and he's actually facing the wrong way on the highway. The other guy ran into his trailer right there in the middle of the highway. I need to get the highway, a couple lanes opened up here right quick, so I'm going to drag this sideways. Once I drag this over sideways, I'm going to hook this one up, get it out of the way.
He's got the trucks peeled apart.
You're perfect.
But to clear the road quickly, he needs some backup.
Bon chag, Grenier.
And just under a mile away, Chad Grenier is finishing up a job at the next exit.
Yeah.
I'm at Keel and 401. You got 2 to go there? All right.
Traffic backing up, that's why I'm trying to rush to get this lane reopened.
Westbound, you're coming to a stop. Yeah, they're backed up pretty friggin' good.
As I'm approaching the scene, I see pretty much all the traffic's down to only one lane or shoulder being open, and fire and MTO blocking the road. 988 on scene. 10-4. All right. Hey, John.
Yeah, grab that. I'm gonna pull this ahead right now. Once I pull this ahead, you hop in and make a U-turn with it.
Yeah. I'm gonna let the police know what I'm doing, and I'll get this thing turned around. I've never had the whole thing facing the opposite direction before. So my plan is to jump into this thing and do a nice U-turn right in the middle of the highway.
What do you gotta do?
So is it possible you can back up a little bit and shut it down?
Okay.
All right.
They need to wrangle the semi around a full 180 degrees, shutting down the last open lane.
I'm just trying not to crush everything. Cross your fingers.
Be advised, we have all the westbound lanes blocked.
We have a 53-foot trailer, probably in about 60 feet from wall to wall. To make a U-turn, you're gonna need, an airstrip to turn this thing around.
MQ has been advised to monitor on cameras as well.
It's like an airplane.
Must be skilled for that.
Chad, you're perfect. Chad managed to make this turn in one shot. He was really close. I was a little unsure that he was going to do it, but he pulled it off.
The express is moving, but there's a lot of night and a lot of weather still to come.
It's after midnight, but it's just the start of the night, it seems like. Woo. I think it's going to be a busy night.
Be advised, all lanes are reopened.
Yes, sir.
Running good off the road here, bud. I appreciate that, thank you. Yes, sir.
250 miles east. The new day sees clear conditions at the far end of the 401.
Okay, gotta go.
But despite the good weather, Duncan Cooper is on the move.
We're on our way up to the 401 in the Morrisburg area. Got a tractor trailer down in the ditch.
And he's heading there without his biggest asset.
Today I'm in the pipes and drums because my big rotator is back at the dealer getting some warranty work done on it. Anyways, nature of the beast, equipment breaks.
Look a little harsh.
I don't know how these guys do it on dry pavement, I really don't. Alright, what do we got?
The semi is upright, but far into the ditch and deep into a stand of trees.
Got a tractor trailer loaded with tires, very heavy, very muddy. She's gonna be a beauty of a job.
The trailer was okay, but the tractor was just completely demolished. I mean, the trees went through the hood and, went through the rad. So it was a mess.
At least nobody was seriously hurt,
With traffic backing up, the semi swerved to avoid a car.
He's lucky she didn't go over.
Bill Ewing of Bill's Towing called Duncan in for some heavy-duty backup.
When they get into the mud, they stop pretty quick. and it just piles everything up underneath.
With Duncan's rotator out of commission, they've turned to a third company for the extra help.
They're asking for our big iron, so she's got to be a good pull, that's for sure.
John Campbell's towing.
So it's myself and my son John. I brought John with me to help pull chains and stuff because, well, I'm no spring chicken anymore.
As soon as I pulled up on scene, I realized why they called me. This thing wasn't just a little bit off the road, it was way in there.
What's the plan, Bill? You're the boss.
Plan is get rid of the trees, get your heavy in the front, your rotator behind, and John's at the back end. Start bringing her up out.
It's gonna be one hell of a heavy pull. Hey, look at it just sunk in the mud there.
With 40,000 pounds of tires inside the trailer, the mud will only increase resistance.
Down the bottom of the ditch, it's soft down there. We have trees all stuck in it.
It always seems to be, you get that one last job of the year in the spring, it's just terrible, terrible. It's heavy, just like this, and that's gonna be a complete nightmare.
You got the right lane closed. Where's that at? Just after Ingersoll there.
On the 401, just east of London.
Now there's a trailer rolling over on the shoulder.
Late morning traffic is squeezing past a major scene.
Stay on their side, don't book. They're working hard there to split.
Couldn't be worse. I think the biggest thing is bringing it over is hopefully that piece that's coming through the wall over here will come out.
It's already been a long morning for Ross Services rotator ops. Mike Ross and Austin Hutchinson.
It's a lot of hose to wrestle. Yeah, no doubt. So this guy, when he managed to flop this truck down into the ditch here, he's landed actually right on top of one of the signs that you see along the side of the 401. It basically acted as a can opener and just ripped the whole side of this trailer wide open in a couple different spots. Not really gonna look to be the prettiest thing once it's upright, but as long as we can keep this thing in one piece, we'll be happy.
They removed the tractor and most of the load of rubber pellets. But the damaged trailer is ready to fall apart.
That is a little noisy.
And lead operator Mike is needed back at home base.
It will be messy. I think I'm gonna shoot down to the yard. Okay, sounds good.
So it's up to Austin to stick handle the delicate operation.
Having Austin around lightens the load on me. I know he's capable and confident.
Michael's probably getting to the point where he's getting ready to step back a bit and more oversee everybody else. I guess that would mean for me that, you know, I'd step up kind of more into a lead role.
Keep going. Yeah, don't stop.
It was just 3 years ago that Austin joined Mike's crew and fought to earn his place.
One bird is hiding. Can you find it?
And raising a son on his own, Austin needed the stability of a firm place in the Ross lineup.
I think any single parent would agree that it's hard to juggle a work life, a home life, a parent life. For myself, I just focus on the job at hand, and when I'm done, I'm gonna get home to get my boy.
Now the fun starts.
This morning,
right on.
He'll rely on a newer hire, Andy Lytell, on the second record.
Austin, he's really good. Really knows his stuff.
We'll lift that corner and then you can just pin to it. Okay.
For a young guy, he's really, really smart.
That piece of I-beam is actually stuck going up through the side of the trailer walls. It's definitely taken a little bit of abuse, this trailer going into the ditch.
Andy's 50-ton will position on the front with Austin's rotator on the back. Together, they'll lift the trailer off the side and onto its wheels.
Make sure that middle one's tight. Before we stand it up, strap the two walls together, make sure they come up together, just because we don't know how hurt that bottom rail of the trailer is where it meets the floor. That's good, brother.
So the biggest concern with this is that we have to be in sync.
Okay, man, snug your line up. Yeah, tighten my line up.
If we get any sort of twist on this trailer or one of us starts to pull too fast, we pose a great risk of ripping this thing right in two.
trailer breaks apart, that's a whole lot more work.
Take her right over. We're gonna have to fight with this sign here a little bit. It looks like it's stuck in the side of our trailer here, but there it goes. I like that. Okay, take a chain off it.
Getting the trailer upright was one thing.
Yeah, it definitely got can openers, that's for sure.
But in its mangled condition, they can't simply tow it away.
You're gonna have to go real easy. I don't know how it's gonna like it.
Austin needs a plan to safely and securely move it off the highway.
Tilt down, sorry.
And without Mike's guidance, that plan is all up to him.
Yeah, everything's backed up that bad before. Eastbound, right lane, Billy Bob zipper trucker, put her in the ditch.
340 miles east.
Good thing we got a couple of kids here because they don't mind going down.
All the prep work just so we can hook on it.
Duncan, John, and Bill are guiding their combined crew to clear a path for the pole.
We're gonna rig up these trees, get some out of the way, make the recovery of this truck a lot easier, see what we can do.
Mikey, how you feeling today, pal?
It's hard.
The latest arrival has just pulled onto scene. Veteran Mike McPhee.
Now don't work him too hard.
I twisted working on the ice the other day again. It's not healing fast enough for me.
Mike is still waiting for his next round of surgery to further repair his injured ankles.
They told me to take it easy, but I pushed myself too much.
Yeah, his foot is so bad there, you gotta really watch him. Because he won't stop, eh?
Of course.
Like any typical old boy, don't give up.
Stops when he drops.
As long as he's pulling air in, he'll always be involved. But we're getting to the end of winter and, you know, he's slowing down.
Okay, I'm gonna help them rig to the other one. Get a little closer to the base of the tree here, so we don't rip it all to crap.
There's still one tree wedged under the tractor that they need to clear away.
Okay, how close are we?
But moving it
Okay.
could impale the undercarriage and cause a serious oil leak.
It would be somewhat like pulling porcupine quills out of a dog. It's just there and nasty.
Okay, keep an eye on that oil pan.
Okay.
Looks like it's coming. There she goes. Keep going.
If you pull too hard, you nick that oil pan, it's like nicking somebody's artery. It's just bleeding oil everywhere.
Whoa! The roots are right behind the oil pan. It's gonna clean that oil pan right off.
Right in the ditch. Quite the ride. It might be there for a little while.
Traffic is still crawling past the scene outside Morrisburg.
Well,
it's all good.
But the combo crew needs to rethink and re-rig to divert the tractor away from the stubborn tree.
we're gonna lift the front of the truck and we're gonna swing it this way. There's one tree I got stuck under the oil pan. They can't get it out. If we can get the truck coming this way, then they can finish taking the tree out.
You don't want to damage anything more than you have to. The ditch is full of water. You don't want to drop 30 liters of oil in it.
We'll see what happens here.
Pull the tree! Pull on the tree! It's coming! Keep going!
Watch your face, son!
I was staring at that oil pan to make sure that that tree wasn't going to twist the wrong way or anything. Because as soon as that happened, then it's game over. The oil's everywhere.
Whoa!
Go on the other side here.
Give it a pull!
Go ahead.
We're clear of the oil pan! Perfect, just as planned. We got that oil pan so it didn't come apart.
But now, They need to figure out how to move the semi up the slope.
So what's the plan?
How you gonna be pulling them up no damn hill like that?
He's in there pretty deep.
Train still close here, boys.
Hey, eastbound, you guys are losing the right-hand lane up just past Sullivan there.
Back on the western end of the 401.
They make it? Love it.
Austin is racing to tow away the destroyed trailer, but he's discovered a last-minute problem.
We've got 2 flat tires on this side, so we're gonna chain that up, tow it off with the rear axle.
Quickest option for us at this point, just to get this thing off the highway. We're gonna chain up the front axle to keep those tires off the ground, and that way we can tow it down the road without having to worry of losing anything like that.
Make sure you tighten those chains on the front. These are right tight, as long as there's no weight on it.
Sometimes you get into a situation where you gotta come up with a quick fix, and you've gotta come up with it now.
Yeah, it's off the ground now. Okay.
An operator who's worked hard to build a new home and future can chalk up another success.
Chains are tight, pins locked.
I just want to keep working on my skill set and continue to grow as an operator and try to maybe pass on some of the knowledge that I've learned to some of the other guys that are coming up in our crew.
Hang on, my phone's ringing.
And just as he's ready to roll out,
Hi.
Austin gets a call about an even more important job.
We're hoping to get out of here shortly. Okay, bud. Okay. All right, well, let's get out of here then.
To answer that call.
Okay, thanks, see ya.
20 minutes later, Austin arrives to pick up his son, Nash.
Having a son is kind of my motivation for everything.
Thanks for being a good boy tonight. I hope you had fun.
Yes, I did.
It's the reason I get up in the morning and go to work. It's the reason I work all night. It's the reason I lay on the side of the highway and try to get other people home. I mean, everybody wants to be at home with their families, so.
You can help me shift gears? Put your hand on there. Okay, ready? First gear to second gear. 1, 2, 3, back. Okay, we're going up there. 1, 2, 3, up. Good. You got her, bud. You're driving the big truck.
Watch your back, gentlemen.
Just north of Morrisburg, the 3 crews have worked out a plan.
Hooking a chain up on the frame so we can use it as a steering wheel, because as you can see, front axle is non-existent in this thing. Okay, tighten up your other line.
Their rigging will need to wrestle the heavy transport up the steep bank without toppling.
It is heavy. It's loaded with tires.
That other side's sunk right down in the swamp.
Where everything's stacked against you.
Duncan's wreckers will pull the front as John's rotator holds the trailer upright so they can wrangle the semi to the road.
Hey, Matt!
Yeah!
Is that a real heavy chain?
Yeah, it's our half-inch good chain.
Fighting a 40,000-pound load and a sharp incline, Duncan won't take any chances.
I hate to be a prick.
No, you don't. Don't lie to me.
Okay, because I got a 3/4. I got the logging chain. This is my spring chain. I only use it in the spring for special occasions.
Don't pull me in there, you big old bitch.
But it's better to be too safe.
Okay, you're up.
If you can only make a mistake once, if that chain lets go and hurts somebody, there's no do-over.
You keep them tight and try and just keep the trailer pulled from rolling, but a little bit of pull, but not to the point where you're pulling the nuts out of your truck.
Right, and I can't see through those trees yet, so.
All 3 teams need to communicate and follow the plan exactly.
Duncan and I work
worked together a fair bit. We know how things are. Campbell's, I've never really worked with them before. Not sure how they do things.
Mikey will be watching my back. Barry will be watching you. If you don't like something, somebody yell, okay?
Yep.
Okay. Are you guys ready?
Okay!
Pull!
Hey!
Slow her down, Bear.
Slow her down a bit.
Duncan's sign for stop might be way different than mine. Or somebody might say, whoa, and you hear go. So you really gotta pay attention.
Oh, it's eating it.
Yeah.
There she goes.
Keep her going!
Let me catch up.
Hold it!
John's still getting used to his truck.
He wants to catch up a little.
Okay.
It's coming up a very steep embankment, so he's got her. Like, he's hanging on to that trailer and he's making sure it's not gonna roll.
He's going!
As the trailer inches toward the top of the ditch,
Slow down.
the weight inside is threatening to push it over.
Slow him down.
That's the critical point of every pull. When you get just to the edge of the road, that's where things are the steepest.
It's starting to lean a little bit, look. Hold on. It's starting to lean a little bit, look.
On the edge of a steep bank on the polo line,
Hold on.
the loaded semi is ready to tip back into the ditch.
He's got no more.
The last thing you want to do is tell a customer that we just rolled over his trailer.
The weight, all the weight in the front end of that trailer is still hanging over the 45th parallel there. Not quite where I want it to be yet.
Time to adjust the plan.
Mr. Quan, can we get that chain off of there? And we're gonna grab the pockets on the far side of the trailer down at the bottom. And me and Mikey will get this moved over onto the other side of Barry.
Duncan shifting his own pulling power to the front, where the bulk of the load is sitting.
Should be in freewheel.
So the entire back end will be in the hands of John Campbell, still new to running his rotator.
You really got to watch what's going on back there, right?
Look, we're pretty far away from each other.
Technically, in theory, as we come ahead, it should start to land. In theory.
John, he got his rotator, he just got it, just shortly before. He was a little unsure of things, especially a ditch like that.
This will be the hard pull, the big pull. All right, Mr. Wagner. So he's basically got to hold it and we'll pull.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, if you see something you don't like, yell.
Sounds good, sir.
Okay, Barry.
Okay, get her, boys!
It's a heavy pull, Barry.
Holding up in the air.
Now, it's all about landing the back end. And that's all up to John.
The wheels were probably 3-4 inches on one side up in the air and a good foot on the other side.
Couple more feet.
Okay. Good enough?
Yeah.
They've got it back on level ground.
I think we got her now.
Yep, yeah, I think we got her.
Now they need to separate the units. But
You're not going to be able to unpin the dollies. It's all bent.
The dolly legs were well compromised, so we couldn't rely on them to do anything.
How bad are the dolly legs?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
the crew was relying on the legs to hold the trailer level so they can remove the tractor.
Every step of the way is a new challenge on this one.
How about if I get right up in here real close right now, and we hook the other end of the chain, lift up on the front of the trailer, pull it out, unpin it, get the tractor out, and get my little tractor in here, okay? We're gonna split right here. His dolly legs are all broken and bent, so I'm gonna have to hold it up with the rotator while we pull this tractor out and get my little tractor in here. Good there?
That should be close. Take them both up a little. There. You got it, Duncan. We're unhooked. Oh, you say?
But the move forces two wreckers to work together.
Go a bit more.
In a very tight space.
Whoa! He's gonna hit it, eh? Nah, you're getting too close to my truck.
Well, hit with your truck if you can.
I'm holding the trailer up.
As they try to ease the units apart.
Slow down, you speed you're traveling at.
They're running out of room.
Okay, Barry, I'll get the 1 ton and see if we can drag the ass end of the tractor that way. We're gonna use Bill's 1 ton, and we're gonna pull the back end of the tractor away from the back end of my tow truck.
They're relying on Bill's light-duty tow truck to make the difference.
Okay.
Watch your face there, that's brave. Hold it! Hold it! Okay, pull on it!
Good!
Whoa!
The little truck sometimes sneak in and do a little job for you, and you never think that they'll be able to do it, but they'll pull a lot.
It took every truck
She's ugly.
and every member of every crew. But the job is done, and the lane been open.
Yep, keep coming.
3 companies working together, and we got the job done.
Here shortly, we'll get the highway back open up.
Really good experience, especially for some of the new guys. Like, I mean, they picked the biggest, hardest job to learn on, but they got it.
Hey, you're in. Good. Thanks for coming out there, John.
My son, he gave her big, and I was quite proud of him.
Thanks, boys.
I'm gonna have to slow down in May. They're gonna reoperate on my ankle again.
In the towing business, you don't stop. Keep going.
Been a pleasure, buddy.
Yeah, it was fun.
Here again.
That's what we do. We're like a brotherhood, right? We help each other. It's a good peace of mind to know you got friends out there.
Skies up there. Oh, beautiful.
The next morning,
oh, that's a nice drive.
The sunrise brings clear skies and roads to Toronto.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. Oh, yeah. Yep.
And the good conditions stretch north of the city, all the way up Highway 400.
Hello.
But at the Rescue 51 yard, just west of Barrie,
James?
it's go time.
We got a dump truck fire. I already sent Dimey because he's close by, so we gotta roll.
James and Fabiana, Ireland are heading north, where the entire southbound 400 is shut down.
We have the whole team going for this one. We got James going in the rotator. Imee is already there with the 35 ton. I'm taking the recovery response unit.
Okay, I heard from Imee. He's saying the police are freaking out up there
Sounds like the traffic's already backed up about 5 or 6 kilometers. Southbound traffic is completely stopped.
So you know what's going on up ahead?
People are out of their vehicles. Apparently this thing is fully engulfed.
Fire here.
You reckon that would classify for hot freight?
What a scene.
Apparently flames are coming from the wheels.
I want to actually start off with a drive into Barrie. Southbound lanes of the 400 blocked past Horseshoe Valley Road for a vehicle fire.
On the 400 north of Barrie, a raging trailer fire has stopped all southbound traffic.
Pull the brakes and have a coffee, boys. You ain't going nowhere.
OPP Constable Dan Hunter will help manage the operation.
A closure like this could build 2 kilometers of traffic backlog inside of an hour. Fire's out, and we need to wait for our heavy rescue folks to show up.
I see a couple of wreckers here.
As we're pulling up on scene, I see a whole bunch of firefighters. All the lanes are closed.
Still warm. It's crazy.
The trailer has dumped 18 tons of gravel across the highway, blocking all the southbound lanes.
We've had a pup trailer burned down. It even burned the sides out of it. You know, when these tires get burning, they're very, very hot. I mean, the asphalt is still smoking. It's a pain in the ass. It's a huge mess to clean up.
Rescue 51 operator Amy Garrett is already cleaning up the still smoking remains.
Watch your back.
But now, the entire heavy fleet will be on hand to back him up. 5 years ago, James and Fabiana struck out on their own with just a single truck and worked to build their fleet and their reputation. And even their daughter, Sophia, has grown up to be part of the team.
We're growing pretty quick. There's a lot of stuff going on. We've made a few purchases here and there, and things are getting busier by the minute.
Today, they're bringing all their tools and skill to this high-stakes scene.
The pressure's on right now. We need to do the cleanup quick and open this highway.
Dan, Hunter.
Where's your other mid?
He's in the traffic, and our float will be coming down too, so we need to get it down here to load it. So.
With the gravel cleared in one lane, traffic can start to squeeze by.
Tell Mark not to go over the yellow line. We're going to open this light.
Okay.
But the 4-mile Toronto-bound backup is still growing.
They got one up. Yep. Definitely crawling.
In order to be able to move the volume of traffic that passes on this roadway, the side roads just don't cut it. So we're doing everything we can to reopen this roadway.
Amy, do you want to do me a favor? Let's start rigging it, and then I can back in here once the float's here and we'll lift it. Okay.
James plans to lift the burned-out trailer onto a flat deck. But it's so compromised, it could collapse in midair.
Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. I think it was here. So this trailer's completely destroyed. There's no sides left in it, there's no floor left in it. That's gonna go to the back, yours, so bring it there now.
Leave it here?
Bring it around the back. Finding proper rigging points is gonna be a bit difficult, but we need to get this thing rigged and lifted. Okay, Amy, you're gonna go up with that one, okay? Yeah, with the red one. Yeah. Okay, keep going. Keep going. Amy, I'm bringing it this way. Watch yeah, I see.
As James is lifting it, you know, anything can happen. It could rupture and fall apart on us.
Okay, nobody underneath it, eh?
Now they need to clear the gravel that was underneath to allow access for the flat deck.
Hold on. Yeah. Probably we need to cut out these wires. Yeah, that'll get in the drive, so let's do that. Yes. It's you're almost catching a truck, and if it's will be a big problem.
The tangle of burned wires could get caught in the loader's tracks.
Imy's my right-hand man.
I think you'll be able to peel it off.
But it only takes a second for something to go wrong.
Just try not to go underneath too much.
I trust James with his rigging and everything, but anything can happen, anything can break. I don't like Ivy being under there.
Oh boy.
Careful!
Watch yourself. Just try not to go underneath too much.
On the southbound 400, dangling wires are forcing a risky removal.
Try and grab the wires. We don't want them to get wrapped in the tracks.
The Rescue 51 crew has to work around a trailer that's barely holding together.
Careful, just go slow, Amy.
You gotta be pretty confident in your rigging when you've got this many people working close to the trailer.
All right. Yeah, go ahead.
Finally, there's room to clear a path for the flat deck.
Okay, let's back the float in. Heads up. I think that's pretty good. Okay, going up and out.
Normally we would have to turn trucks sideways to lift this trailer. Now we're sitting in one lane and lifting. This is what we bought a rotator for.
Straight down. Straight down. It's personal. Excellent. Love it when a plan comes together.
Sophia's gonna be so mad.
The trailer is clear and the crew is safe. The only regret, one member didn't make it to sea. Sophia.
She bugs me all the time. She gets so upset if she doesn't get to go out and do a call, or in this case, a recovery.
Heads up. You know what? Everybody came together here as a team, and look how fast something like this gets cleaned up. You know, it's amazing. Okay, let's go get it put away.
All right. And that's it. Now we get to go home and eat.
Yeah, we're done. Yeah.
Aurelia 1 Alpha 203. All your lanes are reopened, 400 southbound at Forbes Road.
Just a few days later, James is back out on the road, this time with his daughter.
This is Sophia's first upright, so it's got to be pretty exciting for her. Yellow in.
Some of my earliest memories are being in the wreckers with Mom and Dad. Falling asleep in the trucks and stuff like that. There it's grabbing.
When I was learning how to run these tow trucks, I only learned by putting my hands on the controls.
Slow down a bit. Keep going, but a bit slower. Okay, hold on. Stop. Put it on Bunny Rabbit from Turtle. Okay, stop.
Honestly, I'm pretty confident behind the controls when Dad's telling me what to do, because I know he knows what he's doing and I trust him.
Out, Sophia. Put it on Turtle. Go, little Sophia.
This is a pretty cool moment for me, having James on scene and Sophia at the controls of the rotator.
Zoom in. Good.
There we go. This is a first, and hopefully not the last.
Out. Okay, that'll do. Let's get it off the road.
When he tells me to do something, I feel like really good doing it because I know he knows what he's doing. So I wasn't worried, really, no.
James and Fabiana have worked hard to build their company and their future.
Hi. Hey. Good job. Thanks.
And days like today could be the start of the next chapter.
It's fun.
Done. We're out of here. It's cold.
Pretty cool.
You like that?
Yeah.
That was a good job. That was
Thank
great.
you.
Next time on the season finale of Heavy Rescue 401.
Frozen in there.
Stock 7 strikes back.
He's getting ahead of me. Help! Hey! Dennis, stay on that, man!
Eric fights.
Dennis, it's fast!
To keep it together.
He's too fast!
And Gary and Colin
So cold, everything's frozen.
reach deep.
I haven't had one this deep, steep, and stuck in many, many years.